Hello, right, got another testimonial for you. This one here is from, well, I believe it was from David Foster. So as always, I'm just going to read them. So it says, "Hi Pete, just a quick comment. I joined the CX after watching yourself and others on YouTube in the August. I didn't have a great start as the van broke down in the first week. New clutch, 800 quid. Then the wheel bearing, then the prop shaft bearing, then the brakes. So on the run up to Christmas, my van was off the road more than it was on. The wife started calling me the fruit seller. I said, why? She said, you certainly know how to buy a lemon. Sympathy notwithstanding, I had two words. The second one ends in off. I'll let you fill in the blanks. He said, then in December, as everyone was predicting, it's going to be manic in December because there's a shortage of lorry drivers and Christmas is coming fast. And no, it was less than average, so no big earner there. This I was not too worried about because in between the van breakdowns, I earned some really good wedge. You see, I've been paying attention to all the CX veterans who posted and quoted that it would be quiet in January. And they were right. It was dead in January. But what wasn't mentioned was that it would also be dead in February, March and April. So I've reassessed my situation and now drive a Class 2 for an agency at £20 an hour for the first 8 hours and then £30 overtime. I originally took this as a temporary situation with the intention of returning to the CX. Now I am thinking, why? I enjoyed my time on the CX, but sometimes the travel gods have other ideas. Oh, and in between all this, I started a YouTube channel called Big Foz about the CX. Cheers, Pete. Keep the vlogs coming. All right. Well, that's it. Like I say, I just read them. And it doesn't work for everybody. I mean, when we looked at Ben, when Ben did the thing on... Sorry, I just cleared that out because I'm waiting to get tipped and there was a geezer and they're just having a fact. He said the most of the money is made August through till December. I haven't found that particularly. I've found that it starts slow and it's a slope. So January is quiet, February is slightly better, March is slightly better, and it just slowly builds all the way up until about a week or two before Christmas when things start to slow down. But even then, if you're getting that kind of dough, driving a truck, why would you muck about? There was a guy who turned around to me recently and he said, you know, what is the difference between being like an owner driver and a lorry driver? Is it worth it? And if you're going to drive just the one lorry, I'm going to go... No, because it's involved. Everything else you've got to get... I mean, it's for me. I'm trying to build a company, so it's different. But that's my take on it. But like I say, I just read them. You send in the testimonials and I will put out how you got on the CX, whether it was good, bad or indifferent. So if you've got a testimonial, please stick it on an email. My email address is petercoath, that's COATH, @live.co.uk. If you've got any other questions, you can stick them on an email. I'd rather you put them in the comments because I'm not the brightest at actually answering emails. So I drive a truck for a living and the comments I have to read because I have to do the Q&A on a Sunday. But that's about it. Please keep them coming. It helps everybody else out there. Take care. Take money.